Gotta hand some cash over for safekeeping. I'm in the French Ward.
Sure thing, Cher. Heading your way now.
Keep this safe.
Going straight to the bank.
I got a name for your judge. Cornelius Holden. He just made a call to Lou.
I get worked up. I barely avoided that lunatic, Lou. And I'll pay me enough. I'm gonna stop you right there, Cornelius. Never know who might be listening in. You need to get this shit under control here. Because until you do, your brother's case isn't going anywhere. There's no call for that kind of talk. I'll send over my car, a couple of my best men. They'll see to it that you're kept safe.
Cornelius is 60. The dipshits of this state first elected him to the Fifth Circuit in 1951. There's something else you should know. Those two men are Lamont Harris and Trey McCall. They were killed by a man named Hollis Dupree.
Yeah, I heard he gunned them down when they showed up to his house asking for help.
Hollis claims he was in self-defense. Said he thought they were there to kill him. Cornelius is the judge that's presiding over the trial.
So killing him might kick up a lot of noise.
Cornelius is an entitled southern asshole. Killing him is gonna do a lot more than kick up some noise. Hopefully, it'll send a message that is long past the time that those cocksuckers went extinct. That's the car down there that Lou was talking about.
That thing armored?
I pulled the work order for it. It's a complete custom job. Tough as hell. It'll take a pounding, but it won't be impossible. Cornelius is scheduled to leave any time now, so this is your window.
You follow a set route?
Not since the trial started, but he still makes a stop or two on the way home. So, you can either hit him then, or go after him when he's driving around.
All right.
And watch out for the cops.
This day's been a goddamn chore. I'm about ready for my medicine. I need some of my party favors. You know where to go, son. Can't read this nonsense right now. Poor son bitch to pay. Sorry, Your Honor? Them Northern papers would have us railroad that man, but I won't have it. Excuse me for saying, but doesn't the DA want this guy behind bars? The district attorney agrees with me that a white man should be able to defend his home in this state. What are you gonna do, Your Honor? See justice done. That's what.
Get behind him! Gonna beat on him from the side!
Form up on me!
Time to fuck you up!
Got targets on me in the ward.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
You weren't gonna start without me, Mr. Clay.
Shouldn't have come here.
Devil got you now, motherfucker!
Instead of old man Marcano, is because you're and before you start getting lippy, maybe you should think about what happened to Richie. How he was hung from that Ferris wheel. Goddamn seagulls pecked his eyes out. Poor bastard. Shit's out. Still can't get the smell out of my nose.
All I'm saying is we ain't gonna be in this here position forever.
Son, you'll stay in whatever position we tell you to stay in. Now you have yourself a nice night.
Fuck.
Going down. Get your back up.
Suspicious individual on foot. Officers investigating. All units. Suspect has entered a vehicle.
Holy shit! Hells are coming!
Need to throw the pigs in the ward off my tail.
You got it. Repeat, visual contact lost. Available units. Suspicious individual in vehicle. Officers investigating. All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
You really come through here. I'm impressed.
You also sound surprised.
I'll admit I carry some doubts about your level of commitment.
Marcano's a temporary problem. The Hollow, though, ain't going nowhere.
I just hope you and I stay aligned on what matters. I've seen what power does, how it can change a man's focus.
See, that right there is the biggest problem we have. Every time you and I start discussing business, you start up about how the world works, about the trials and tribulation of colored folk. And you do it as if I have no idea, as if I just woke up this morning and found myself a man of color.
That's not what I'm doing.
When I was 7 years old, me and the boys from the orphanage weren't allowed in the shoe store. So we had to stand around out back and hand over an outline of our feet so the guy inside knew what size we were. When I was 10, there was this little white girl running around the neighborhood. We both crushed pretty hard on each other. But then her big brothers caught us holding hands in the park. They beat the fuck out of me, called her a nigger lover. They nearly killed me. There's a lot of things in this world I don't know, things I never experienced, and I got no problem admitting to that. But you need to stop talking to me as if being colored is one of them.
And yet you volunteered to serve a government that hates you, that sent you halfway around the world to kill our Vietnamese brothers and sisters.
I had my reasons.
Everyone has their reasons, Lincoln.
I'm here now, Cassandra. That's all that matters.
How all this shakes out in the end, that's what matters. Folks are finally feeling safe again in their own homes. The mere presence of these guns is bringing real change to the Hollow. Had big plans for downtown. Guess you had plans of your own. Heard about your handiwork with Remy Duval. Now that's how you reveal the truth to this goddamn city. That Mick bastard has a chip on his shoulder for show. But he's smart. Uses the drunken Irishman routine as a way to disarm folk, so they don't see the way he's getting them to do everything he wants. Emmanuel's working out of the boathouse if you need him. We got a lot of work to do. But it can't truly begin until Sal is dead. Now go put him in the ground.
God ain't forgetting what those motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't either.
Ah, hey there, Fue. How is life running with her?
I got it covered.
Good. Because I'm getting word those Dixie Bouzons are starting to interfere with our drops.
They can try all they like. Still won't change the outcome. You getting in touch with your artistic side?
My wife used to draw on anything she could get her hands on. Half the time, she didn't even realize what she was doing. And yet, every stroke was perfection.
She's still back in Haiti?
Yes. It is where she is buried.
Guess we've all had our share of losses.
Our losses, Frere, are nowhere near the same.
I'm just trying to turn the page, set things right with you.
And you think comparing the deaths of our loved ones will do that? Papa Doc had my wife tortured trying to locate me. He had the Tonton Macoute bludgeon my children to death in order to save bullets. When I last saw my wife, her eyes had ruptured from the electroshock. My little boy, his face was caved in. And my little girl, she had been hit so hard she was decapitated. They were faultless. So you and me, Fue, we are nothing in common. Marcano is an evil man. In that there is no question. But just because an evil man kills, it does not mean his victims are innocent.
Innocence ain't a thing that exists around folks like us. At least not for long. Hell, I'm not even sure I know what it looks like anymore.
I used to. Once. But the bloodier I get, the quicker that picture fades. But that's not important right now. Important thing is getting our weed back from the Dixie Mafia. A large shipment of marijuana is at this dock. Get it and bring it back. Not worth Barclay Mills? Are you kidding me, frère? Cassandra wants it because she will never have to go there. You owe me for this. Cassandra never opened up to me about her own history. As much as I tried to be an ear when she needed to talk, letting go and trusting are very hard to do.
I'd say we got ourselves a hell of a haul here. Cut that nigga Emmanuel off at the pass. And you know, it inspires in me a crazy notion. We sell this shit, keep the dough for ourselves, and ditch this godforsaken town. Leave this Marcano trouble behind us. You do know the number of barrels that'd end up leveled at us? Of course. But those barrels might have a tough time finding center mass with money like this rooting for us. You are a crazy some bitch. I'm in. Good. Maybe now I won't have to kill you. Now we keep quiet until we can figure out our next move. Yeah, okay.
Huh? Hell was that?
Interesting.